is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team has come on the field now to send this one away. Here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. He looks left for a completion. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups.
Now here he goes. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. So So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Handoff to the right side. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. On the run, it's Moss. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Fourth down completion to the running back. He moves the ball to the 35, and another first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Reed. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Big missed opportunity for an interception. Sets up third down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Punch it in for the score. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
They snap it. The quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Love the risky take here by this offensive coordinator and head coach, deciding to go for it on 4th and goal, and it pays off. Nice touchdown to get things going.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the bunch formation. It's Nussmeier. Aggressive call on the opening play. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. A passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Ball handed to the running back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Reed. Looking to scramble. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Look out, he's in the clear. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, LSU. A huge defensive score.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now
it's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. To the air, it's Nussmeier. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down, why not keep it on the ground? Fighting off the defender. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Blitz and a quick sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And is intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Makes the catch. It's Wilson. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
But when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon Achane and Isaiah.
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Heading left after the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Aggies are going to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Reed. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Brought down for the completion, moves the ball down to the 4.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. And wide wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. The sure hands, it's Durham. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. Defensive penalty sets up a 1st and 5 for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Tigers. That's how you finish a play.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. The first play of the drive now backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Throwing off play action. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab made by the tight end. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And the Aggies trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Screen to the wide receiver. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Turner decides to fair catch this. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big game for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Second and 10 here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He can go. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. It's Brown. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First play of the second half is a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The sure hands. It's Durham. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrant. celebrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Running back has it on a screen now. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Design quarterback run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Moss. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the back now goes in motion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Quarterback delivers it complete to the right side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Tackle, but first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Durham. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw. It's Reed. The receiver grabs it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up a 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw over the middle. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings... Fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. That puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Nice grab. It's Moss. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Can he make it to the marker? They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Aggies. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Nussmeier. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Good job of sitting back in zone by this defense. Allows the entire secondary to keep their eyes up and kind of feel the receivers, but recognize when the quarterback releases the ball and then break on it and knock it away. That was perfect technique.
Going again on 2nd and 10. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down to score late in the game. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tight end makes the catch on the corner route. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Breaks into the clear. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. In the red area, it's Durham. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The back's got it. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this 4th down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the 4th quarter.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. They feed the fullback this time. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but